Evening, everyone. Welcome back to Book of Hours. So, where were we? Where did we leave things off? I have a book in my inventory for some reason. We already read it. I wonder what lesson it gave us. What memory it gave us. We'll have to read it again to figure out what bookshelf we should put it on. Let's go ahead and do that first of all. So, just throw in a Trist. Alright, so we have Meniscate Reflections. I think we were trying to raise that to a higher level because it needs to be Illumination or Preservation, and we said we want it to be Illumination, right? So we want this to be level 4. We do have enough lessons to get it up. So we just need, let's see, we'll need 3 memories and then 4 memories. Or no, it's 2 and then 3? What? I don't remember. It's some number of memories and then more, and 1 more than that for the next step. So we already have Sunny. The memories can be Forge or Edge. I don't think we have any Edge memories yet, right? We can make one, I know, but we don't have anyone from a book. Okay, so Forge or Edge from our reading room. We can grab a Regret in the top left. And a Pattern from the top center. And of course a Foresight. I bet this is going to give me a Foresight, so I'm not going to take it now. Forge or Edge memories from considering things. There is one. I don't remember what it is though. So we'll have to experiment. We have some books we have to examine. Why don't we have those go out our way while we're doing stuff? And right here. And we might as well get some labor underway. Alright, let's go ahead. Let those play out. Actually, let's get our friend the Rector. He's a source of memories also. He's free. Just talk to him over and over again. Okay, so this is the Devoured Tantra. It is a 6 grail. Where are we keeping our level 6 books? Down here, right? These are the low level ones. Can we just squeeze that on? What if we put this all the way over here? What if I pull these off and then put this one on? And then try to add them back on the side. Nope, they must have fixed the bug. So these are also low-level books. The Karasham Portolan, level 6 moon. So it also belongs over here. And the Watchful Tantra. It's a level 8 lantern, which should be really easy. We can knock that one out like right away. Why don't actually? You know, we can't even use Sunny for this. I was thinking that it was that Meniscate Reflect, that Pyroglyphics has a lantern, but Meniscate Reflections does not. So Sunny wouldn't help it. So we might as well use the Sunny for opening a book. We need a lantern book. This one. Lantern desk. A Faust. And our best, we have 3 from there. And 3 from there. So we're at 7. And then we can throw in the mirror scope. And that gives us 8. Alright. Where's my music? That's better. Alright, so this gave us a revelation. I was wrong. So that belongs on the revelation shelf. Which I believe is that one. Let me check. Bot center. Yeah. Okay. Before we do anything more, I want to see what else we got. So we got a pattern. We got a regret. And now we can upgrade this. So it does need 2, not 3. Do I need another... Okay, so I can use a shopped for raising. So a lesson. Let's use the other lesson first. The pyroglyphics. Okay. And we want to do the exact same thing again, I guess. So just refill. Can it? Add a Faust here. Add a whist there. And we need one more forge. Which would be a foresight. Can't use that desk. Bought this one. Yeah, there we go. Then we got a gossip, a grail memory, grail rose, which I have not yet learned how to make. What about another one, man? Alright, wait, can we use you at this point to get into somewhere, like, easy? Like, this is only 3 nectar. That's 2 rose. This would be... Anything need rose? Not immediately apparent. We could go ahead and get him into this, but we'd need another soul thing. Sure. Let's go ahead and recover a bit of our soul. Might not have time, but we can try. Here, go ahead and just give us another memory while you can. There we go. Level 3 of Meniscate. There's our pattern again. Our foresight and our regret. That should be enough to get us up another level. He gave me a revelation I didn't need. That's okay. And you gave me a health. So I need to get an impulse, which is... No, that's only 1 nectar. Is it 3 nectar or 4 nectar that I need? Okay, so we can do it, but I need to give him my health also. We can make this happen. We can make this happen. So let's talk to him about health. And we'll go ahead and pour another glass of dandelion wine. Where is that? There we go. There's our Meniskit Reflections level 4. And we can turn that in right here. For another Faust. Yet another Faust. Dream of a city of perfect balance. There can be no perfect balance outside dream. Meditate on the hour named Meniskit, whose light in dreams is perfect balance. Build the city in the heart of her domain, in the house of the moon. Sure. Okay. So this is this. The Tantra describes processes of occult illumination, including a formula which may show the way from the Hunter's Gate to the Serpent's Gate, which in the West is usually called the Spider's Door. The sun passes through the house at the appointed time. Since the sun's division, the time has become uncertain. And we got some purifications and exaltations, which is a new thing I'll have to go ahead and learn. And another revelation. We have gotten so many revelation memories. So that's this one, right? Let's double check. Mid bot center? Yeah. So this goes there. Okay. Now we have to use our Faust to get that impulse. So the impulse is mid left. So this one. Have a drink, sir. Now he's at 3 nectar. And this should bring him up to 4. Let's go ahead and learn lessons of purifications and exaltations. So this is a lantern sky thing. Let's restore our Faust. And maybe we can raise it up a level with that revelation. This is an Ithistry illumination. Yeah, we get so many illumination things. Now, I think Meniskit Reflections was Theoplasmic Contamination. This is Corruption. It almost doesn't matter, but worth paying attention to. Okay, so you're a level 4 now. We can send you to open the guard. Either one of these. Which one do I... I guess I could have sent you to the 3 without having to do anything. Let's send you to the 4 just because we achieved it. And we can do a 3 some other time. Okay, so what's our Ithistry level? This one, right? No, it's Hushery. Ithistry's right here. So we only need to get to level 2. But I'm not sure if that's going to give me a good thing. We'll have to take a look. We'll have to test whether the reward from that is going to be something that's worth it. I mean, it's kind of difficult because you want it to be a Faust based on the Lantern Sky, which means you might have to push this all the way up to Illumination. But let's see what this wants to give us. It wouldn't be bad to do that anyway because it's effective against corruption. But that would require more lessons than we have. Either way, we're going to want to raise it once. At least once. So let's do that. Or once we get our Faust back. Oh, I can't even use Meniskit Reflections for it. So never mind. I keep on forgetting that that's Edge, not Lantern. Okay, a new door open, new room open. And we have this light. It's a Lantern Sky light. Let's go ahead and record that. light, hurricane lantern. Now we have lots of lantern lights. Or lamp. Lots of lantern lights, but we don't have many skylights. We don't have any skylights. So that's our first light that we can use to get sky. We also have this Skin Shook Mead. Which is a... Well, it's primarily a Mothy item. But we'll start here. So it's a drink. Skin Shook Mead. 2 nectar. 2 scale. 6 moth. 2 heart. Nectar. Moth. Did I do heart? I thought I did heart. Yes, I did. And I did scale. And moth and nectar. Okay. Perfect. Anything else here? No. This too dates from the time of the Abbey, but in summer, neither sisters nor brothers were permitted to spend more than a single hour here, lest the temptation of savors overwhelm them. It's a scent garden. And lots of stuff that we could get out of this, but we're not going to right now. There we go, level 2. Let's see what Ithistry would give us. It would give me a Faust, which is entirely appropriate. I have so much Faust right now. Like, I've got 6 total Faust. We should combine some of them into at least a Faust Plus. I don't know. Maybe. A new day. Feels like it is going to be... We're switching over to fall, I believe. Let's see what the weather is. Cloudy. And yeah, now we're in autumn. They're looking for a new person to join us. And we're getting an advertisement. Okay, so what's the plan today? We don't have anything we want to raise. All of our skills are committed, right? Yeah. So we need to open up new books or a new room. Or we could raise our Faust, like I was saying. Let's see if we can maybe get our Faust up. Like if we have any chance. So we have... unfortunately, most of our Faust is coming from Illumination. And this one from Ithistry. We don't have an Ithistry chamber yet. Our Illumination thing is here, and this can't take a Faust. So we do not yet have a way to upgrade our Faust. Never mind. That's a shame. So what should we do instead? We do have two more books to open. Let's just pull them up. But maybe we can focus on one of these low-level books. So like this is a 6 moth. We can get 2 moth from our tryst. We have 1 moth from the weather. Mothy. We could get 2 moth from a memory. That would be better than clouds. And then we have that Skin Shook Mead, of course. Maybe we should do it just to get some, just to open up a nice. How much? Okay, how much can we get? We can get two from a tryst. We can get two from a memory, and that would then we can add another 6. That's 10. So we can open up a 10 moth book. Do we have a 10 moth book? No. And it seems like a waste on anything less than that. Do we have an 8 moth book even? Looks like no. We just have this 1 6. And that seems like a waste to spend a skin trick on something that we're going to be able to get open up easily in the future. Let's not do that. We'll do another one. Oh, here's Walter de Wolf. We know where he goes, right? He is the 3rd. There we go. I haven't been paying attention to our busts lately. I know you can't even finish that for a long time, but that's okay. We'll do it eventually. This is a 14, but that's way out of our reach. So, like, this is an example. A 12 moth. That's something we would want to go for, I think. Once you figure out how to get 2 more moth. Alright. What about something else? Grail? Again, we don't have a lot of Grail. Scale. Winter. So I got a Whist. We have a 2 Winter. So that's 4. And do we have any Winter skills? We do. We have Sights and Sensations. So that's 5 Winter. Just passively. And then maybe we'll get lucky with a Winter object. We don't have very many Winter objects. Alright, maybe we should be thinking in terms of opening more rooms instead of opening more books. So we have this one. This needs 5 heart, 5 scale. This one needs 4 grail, 5 knock. And this, we just said we can get 5 winter, right? Or we said we can get 4 winter. Because we can't use the Sights and Sensations for opening a room. But we could get we can get 4, we can get 2 from a Whist, we can get 2 from a memory. And then if they start with 1, which Mr. Kill does, then we can open up that door. So that's the plan. We'll have to replenish our Whist after we get him out. In the meantime, let's go ahead and start opening up these books. And we said we could very easily get it this level 3. Why don't we do that too? So we can get our friend the Rector out to help us get that in. So immediately begin replenishing our Whist. Let's deal with the Rector first. We'll send him to have a health. And we'll get him another drink. In the meantime, we need to get those winter things out. So we have the Whist is replenishing. We have a we need a regret. So top left, this one. Okay. The firm Cater and Hero, alive to the possibility of commerce, has sent a smudgely printed catalog addressed to the librarian. Order form. Use ink to order items of interest. A few lines on an order form won't consume the ink. Oh, that's nifty. So it doesn't consume the ink. Ooh. Okay. That's, I have an ink. Let's grab this and to see what this does. So order dripping. 6 days? Wait a minute. Okay, so I can order copper wire? Wait a minute. Carefully strike out the orders and begin again. So copper wire. That's 2 minus? What does that mean? 2 minus. I get 2 of them? Or is that the price? I'm not sure I get this interface. This 6D sounds like it's a cooldown. Like it's gonna take 6 days to get here. So order glue, order a ham, a can of ham. What else can I do? Dripping, flour, milk, potatoes. A lot of these are just food items. Lapsang tea, Assam tea, umbrus oil. Scintillate oil. I don't even know what that is. More coffee, more ham. Let's just try ordering some copper wire, because I know we always need wire. And see what happens. So it says copper wire 2/-. Okay. Do I just do it again? What, can I order more things at once? This is okay. Oh, okay, there's a price now. Oh, okay. How do I see the price? Am I being an idiot? Is that what the 2 means? 2 shillings? So let's see if we order some coffee. If I order some coffee, is it going to go up to 12 to 36? Or will it go down to 12? Ordered copper wires on it. Let's see what this does. Okay, so yeah, okay, that seems to be what it is. That's the price. It's number of shillings. Is that how people recorded money at some point? Let me just look again at this. So when it says 6D, I don't even know. Well, that could mean 6 hours. I thought it was 6 days, but it doesn't seem to be. These seem to be prices. And I assume this would be like 1 shilling and 6 pence. I don't even know what oscillate oil is. It's probably some sort of fuel. Let's just order these 2 things and see how it works. So I'll send the order form. And put in some money. It's expensive. Like, we make money 4 pence at a time. And this is costing us 36. Okay. And we didn't get anything, so presumably it'll arrive tomorrow or something. I don't know. Interesting. That wasn't in the game when I played this last time. So what's going on? We have some books we read. This is 14 Forge. This is 10 Winter. Neither one are immediately achievable by us, but they're not in a different language or anything, so we can at least use that. We can at least put them on shelves. Ah! A fly just landed on my screen. I had to swap it away. This was a 14, so we want it to be up here somewhere. This is a 10. We have so many unread books. We really need to get into break into them more. But we can't really at the moment. Okay, the Rector is up to 1. Let's get him... I believe this is the last sip, right? Yeah, mostly empty. So we don't need to pour a glass because this is just the rest of it. We do have some ink we could use to break into books. I'm trying to think. So like this 4 edge, 4 scale, the perinculate. Why don't we plan to do that? So a scale book, we have 4 from ink. Do we have a shelf that can take a desk that can take? Yes, this will take scale. So let's see. We'd have health would give us 1 scale. We don't have any memories that give us scale. All we have is the ink, the Hound Skull ink. So we can get up to 6 scale. That seems pathetic with ink. Let's restore our health after that's restored. Do we have a 6 scale book? We do. This one. If nothing else, it's very likely to give me a... Yeah, it'll give me Serpents and Venoms, which I believe is Nectar Scale, which are both skills that we don't have. We don't have any skills that have either one of those. So that's going to enlarge our ability to, you know, get stuff done. A new person has arrived, Constance Lee. Connie has risen swiftly in the Suppression Bureau to the exalted rank of Constable Oculate Minor. Don't get in her way. So they're going to be interested in either a Nock or Moon. She's going to be interested in Moon then. She could teach me Kilisimi instead, though. I think I'd rather learn Kilisimi. And we do have a Bronze Spin Trio. So we're going to not send her on. We're going to take the language card. All right, now you are at 3, so you can send me into here. You gave me a regret, and our whist is restored. Our coffin maker, let's talk to him about whist. And then we needed to get our health restored so we can get that extra point of scale. I wish this was a bit more customizable, because I would like there not to be this much silence. I don't know. This continuous music, please. Alright, you're at 4 now, and we can get you up to 6. I have so many soul pieces at the moment. Let's go ahead and just spend them on, like, beachcombing and stuff. Here, Fet. Oronoscopy. I think that's just going to give me the key. I can't even do anything here. That's unfortunate. Any of these? No, they would need health. They need core or health or something. Alright, what can we throw this at instead? Can we just try to make something? So, is there somewhere that takes a moon that we can try to do something with? Alright, well, let's just see what we can do with this. We have 1 edge. Do we have edge memories? Meniscate reflections are 4. So that would let us make a Torus cleansing. We'd also make a Westgate compounds. Sure, let's do it. So a Torg's cleansing. Just make one. Mostly just to see what it is and get it recorded. Can we do something up here, perhaps, with a Faust? So this is our highest skill, Sky. We can get up to 4 Sky. And we can add in our Faust to get up to 5. That would also give me a Torg's cleansing. Worth knowing that we can get one from Sky. Or we can make a Refulgent. A pigment of blinding white. Trying to think, can we use this at all in a way? Probably not. Sure, make a Refulgent here. Alright, so we have some new liquid. Roscragen whiskey. It's Forge Rose. Drink. Roscragen whiskey. 1 Forge, 2 Rose. Nothing else here. Just some chairs. Some gardens that we can't do anything with because we need more heart. Our health is restored. Our friend has been spoken with. So now we can use him to open a room. Right there. Or wait, were we aiming for something higher? We're at 6. This only needs 5. Can we get to a 7? Does anything need a 7? No. Well, I probably wasted some time. But that's okay. We can talk to Constance now. And I'm going to pay her to teach me Kilisimi. We got our health, so now we can set this in motion. This book with the Perinculate, our health. Oh, I can't put health in. Ooh, that's annoying. This is the wrong... Okay, wait a minute. It was this one. There I can put health in. So that would give me 5 scale. I thought we had enough for 6. What did I miscount? I was using a different ink. I was using Houndskull, right? Yeah. I didn't have Perinculate here. Wait a minute. We messed up while making this. This Perinculate. We know ink's a liquid. I think this was like the first thing I put in, so it wasn't done very well. Alright, there should be some Houndskull in our... sitting around here somewhere. This. Okay. And that will guarantee it. Good. I might as well just consider something while we're waiting around. I was trying to figure out what can give me a I don't even know. So if we put in this, if we investigate this lamp right here, What's that going to give me? A sight? A comfort? I want to find out. Okay, we made the refulgent. It's just lantern. So this is a matte slash pigment. To lantern, and we made it by doing 5 lantern crafting. Yeah, just a 5 lantern craft with nothing else special. What about that Torg's cleansing? So that's a 2-edge memory. This is a craft memory. Torg's cleansing. Oops. Trying to be consistent in my formatting. 2-edge. And we made it from either 5... we could do it 2 ways. It was either 5 edge or 5 sky. Craft. So with that, we have enough. We have 6 edge, 7 edge with the metal. Can we? Do we have any books that need 6 edge? Or even 8 edge, I'd take. But seemingly no. Too bad. There we go. We now have Kilisimi, which is a Winter Moon skill, which is the Bosk or Skalexafi. Let's get that committed somewhere. So again, this is Winter Moon. And a Reb is... it's Grail something. I think it's Grail Edge. Or a health. Neither one... Okay, so this is not suiting either one of them. Because neither one of them are going to be... are going to have a common... what do they call it? A common aspect between the card and the soul piece that that's bound to. In that case, I'm going to take in a Reb because we don't have one. Yeah, it's Grail Edge. There is a prophecy of a master carpenter who will resolve unwisely that the coffins he shapes are too beautiful to sully with corpses. He will steal trinkets from the dead. He will ask the help of smiths and jewelers, and day and night he will labor to shape something worthy of his work. At last he will tire of his task, and offer his breath to the shape in the casket. When it accepts, it will rise from the coffin, and pronounce itself king. It will rule by fear, or fear will destroy it. In either case, its maker will have no coffin and no grave, and its name will be lost. Kilisimi. Nice story. Okay, so we have an Areb now. That's a Grail. Do we have any Grail memories? I don't believe so. No. But that will let us open up doors, but not today, because we're too late to recruit another person and get them suited up. Still, good to have. Good to have. Yeah, what was this gonna give me? So this gives me a memory sight, which many things do. We do have another edge, both metal and a Reb now are edge. it's worth thinking about. Also, we just need to think. We can't craft with a skill, but you can open up. No, you can't open a book with a skill either, can you? I'm not sure. You might be able to. Let me just try something. Here, this is a moon place, right? If I add... Languages cannot be used for crafting, but can they be used for opening books? Here's a moon book. Yes. Okay, so we have a potential, some potential winter books we can deal with. But not today. This is a 6 moon only. Can we take advantage of that at all? Do I have any moon memories? I have a confounding. That's 2 moon. Let's just put that back and see how that worked again. So if we try to do it with this... The other one, the Fet, is Rose Moon, or is it Rose Moth? Where is my Fet right now? Here. It is Rose Moth, so it's not going to help. So, 1, 2... We have Moon Ink, don't we? Yeah, we have Catwink. That's 2 moon. This is 3, but it could be 4. If we had the proper memory. And then the Catwink would bring us up to 6. That's what we need. So let's go ahead and get that confounding memory out. Which is the top far left. This completes, right? Yeah. We found the Hush House key. Just a random thing that has knock and winter in fairly high amounts. And I believe examining the key gives you a sound, right? Let me just test what that is. I'm not sure what it is. I don't remember what aspect it has. A memory sound is a heart. Okay, let's record that. We already have a solace that we can get 2 arts, but we can consider memory sound 1 heart. And we got it from the keys. I'm just going to put this right here where we got it, so we don't forget it again. We do still have this book, this 4-edge book, if we can avoid the witchworms. Let's do that. I mean, witchworms is shopped and whist. We can avoid using shopped and whist. That's easy. Let's use a metal. And then Meniscate Reflections completes it. We don't even need to use our memory. Yeah, where are these other ones? Anything close to being... Not really. Okay, well, we can do this one. And now that we have Kill the Simi, does that bring any of these back? This one is still 18, so it's still quite difficult to reach. No. Okay. There's our confounding. we were gonna do this right here. We need the ink first. Where was that ink? This one. And we're looking for a level 6 moon? Or was it 8 moon? Oops. So that's 6. Is there a... Do we have a level 6 moon book? I could have sworn we did. There we go. No, that's winter. That's level 8. Did I screw this up? I think I might have screwed this up. I could have sworn we had enough. We had a 6. It wasn't over here. That's a 10. Is it just miscategorized? That's a 10. This one. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Valentine suggests rulers should be elected to govern by serpents, not their subjects. For the serpent, being cold-blooded, is incorruptible. Valentine's additional proposal is that a college of electors should subject themselves to the bites of venomous serpents, which he grades and details, preferring the least dangerous, and should allow the resulting deliria to guide them in their choice of people's representatives. He becomes concerned, however, by the practicalities of ensuring equal quantities of venom in each case, and gets halfway into a proposal for using birds instead in the selection process before giving up mid-sentence. Would probably work better than our system. Gives me an intuition, which I believe is a new one. So we'll need to make a new place for it. And a new lesson. This is a moon scale, so that's going to help us get into more stuff too. We could have waited and not had to use ink, but that's okay. That was the whole point of using the ink to get something like this. So we need a new scale for intuition. So it's 2 moon, 2 rose. A new shelf, not a scale. Oh, that one. Yeah. So it's split left, or what do we call it when we put it near split right? So it was mid near split right is intuition. 2 moon, 2 rose, and we can put that under our aspects too. So now we have another red memory for moon. It's kind of weird that this intuition is like a subset of confounding. They both are 2 moon, 2 rose, except for confounding is also a sky. It's a weird overlap. Okay, learn this lesson. We still have a bit of shopped in our soul that I don't have anything to do with. We can go ahead and just do some fixing and mending, get some money. So it's a 2 scale, 1 moon item. Hushery Scalexiphy. I believe that we put Scalexiphy already. So we can't put this in yet. So Hushery is this one. It would need to go up to level 3. We'll see what this Galaxiphy next level is. But our one lesson that we have does not favor that, so. Uncommitted. Dum, ba, dum. Dum, ba, da, dum. Here, go ahead and throw our Shopton. Foggy day. 3 knock, 3 moon. We gotta take advantage of that. So we could go for a really high moon book. Or maybe a knock door. Here's a 5 moon. So what about knock moon books? Like, I think we can very easily get into this 8 now. Maybe not. Maybe it's still difficult. Here, let me just take a look at what I got. So this is a moon desk. We could put in a tryst, the fog, and serpents, which is still only 1. Well, that lets us make a midnight mark, which is worth knowing about. Or anoscopy is also moon. That's more moon, which makes a bittersweet certainty. Hey, we want to know about that. I hate spending a fog on it, though. Oh, was there another ink for moon? I don't think so. Not that we had. Nope. Well, it's good knowing about bittersweet certainty, but I'm not going to take that yet. I'm not going to waste my fog on it. What about a knock book? Do we have any knock books? That's a winter. We could probably do that one too. There we go. This is a 10. Is that achievable? So we have a shop, that's 2. We got the fog, that's 5. We have the door and wall, that would be up to 8. And then we're screwed. We could get, okay, we could chance it, and if it gives us either a memory or a soul piece, we could put in another shop or a 2 knock memory. Do I have a 2 knock memory? Where am I knock? I have a, yes, I have a pattern as a 2 knock, and that would let us get up to 10. But if we, and if it wants a thing, we have the key. I think that's that's viable. So I think we're going to want to make a confounding. No, not a confounding. A pattern. Top center. Okay, and do we have a desk that takes a key? Like, that might be another bigger issue than this. Yes, so knock can go into this desk. Okay, so that's the plan for that. We should probably try to open up a door at the same time. So... How about we do heart right here? And if we need to, we can fall back onto this one of 4. But I think we can get 5. Yeah, we'll go for this one first. So let's submit our Areb to Ms. Kill. Give her a shilling. And we'll need a heart stuff. So we can give her a solace spot left. This one. Alright, let's save that because we can put a key in that. So this desk. We can give her a health, so that's 1. This would be 2. She comes with 1, so we're already at 4. And then we can feed her something. Well water. So talk to you about health. There's our gossip. Oh no, this is the new one. We didn't have a gossip before. Okay. It quickly becomes clear that many of its destinations no longer make sense, no longer exist, or never existed in the traditional sense. But the annotations remain fascinating. The route to Noon, the long sanctuary across the Western Sea, may remain viable. 2 pages have been gummed together. When teased apart, they reveal a route to the ease behind the wave, marked in red and gold inks with heavily underlined warnings. Here are the final cities. Strike the hours, lest earth and sky break open. Is that a... I'm not sure we can get anything from that. That doesn't seem like it's helpful for us. So I'm just going to put that back. Okay, so this is giving me a new thing. It's giving me gossip. So we'll have to make a new shelf for gossip. Say this one right here. Gossip is 1 grail, 2 rows. And we'll record that. Now we finally have a readable memory for Grail. That puts us at 3 Grail, just innately. So that means we can probably get those 4 books open. That's good. We'll deal with that tomorrow. Then we have this lesson Sea Stories, which will give me another Grail, which is perfect. Alright, the Edge book. The assassins are, according to Arun, the agents of a power called the Coronel. That's not Colonel? A soldier of the Secret Masters. The accounts date back to Roman times. Arun's scholarship is dubious, but she, writes pithily. Incidents of sudden and violent death are interspersed with aphorisms. Ours don't dream, long try not to. Sure. Now, you still want to keep this book nicely stepped away, because it's got witchworms. But let's see what it gives us. It gave me a memory contradiction, which I didn't have before. So we will have to put that somewhere with the rest. Let's put it on the very far right up here. Away from the rest of the books. So it's 2 Edge, 1 Moon. 2 Edge, 1 Moon. In hindsight, I should have made each of these a separate note rather than one note. But whatever. I'm just going to go with it for now. So a read memory. Contradiction, 2 edge, 1 moon. And a new lesson, sharps. Okay. Our shop is fatigued. We wanted to restore our shop immediately. Just in case we need it. Alright, let's try getting this book opened. So we'll use this this desk. Fog. Shopped. Which was it? The door and wall? Yeah. So that gives me a secret threshold, which I'll make that at some point. I'm pretty sure that's a knock memory. Yeah, but we'll deal with that later. What I'm trying to make is I'm trying to get into a book. We're at 8. We don't have an 8 book. We have a 10 book. That's not the right one. This one. It says perhaps. If you're lucky, you still might succeed. So it depends on what they need. It's going to request something. If it needs either a soul piece, we can give it another shop. If it needs a memory, we can give it not the gossip, the thing we don't have but will have by the time this requests it. Right? It's right here. The pattern, I think it is. Okay, our midwife is now at 2 heart. We're aiming for 5. Wait a minute. I gave you a soul piece. What is this making? Am I making the pattern? One is contained by a silver. That's this one. So what did I need for the heart? It was bot left. This one. And I know there's a book missing. So where is it? Is it here? No. Oh, it must be here. Okay, sea stories. We'll look at that in a moment too. But I just want to finish this up first because I'm getting a little confused. This is our pattern. So that's our backup memory. We need to feed you something anyway. Something hearty. I can give you this. No, I can't give you that. But it does have the aspect you need. Just a glass of water, not the mist-kissed water. Regular water. That will do. There we go. There's our solace. Let's go ahead and start learning sharps. I'm trying to do too many things at once, I can tell. I'm getting confused. Alright, get her up to... Not with that. With the solace. Up to 5. There's our shot. Okay, now before... I'm looking away from this and I shouldn't be. So, it failed. There's still a chance. It can take a memory or it can take soul pieces. Neither one's going to work. Perfect. Have another shop. That brings you up to 10. In theory, we could almost do a 16. By giving him 2 shops and a good memory. You could do a 14 this time. Anyway. Alright, I think I'm wrong. A 14 and 12. That's what we could do. Deal with that in a moment. Alright. Do we have an edge book? We do have an edge book, I'm sure. It's like over here or something. Maybe I'm wrong. We seemingly do not have an edge book. This forge book looks very, very achievable, though. But let's do it tomorrow. I'm already kind of confusing myself today. Oh, I guess once you succeed, it doesn't let you do it again. That makes sense. So I can't succeed at all 3 of the challenges. I can just do up to 1. Arius discusses the role played by the Legion du Sol and the Company of the Wolf in Gold in warding the Bounds against outside influences. He warns that Bounds travelers may themselves be considered outside influences. The Mansus, as eyes, lacks walls. Eyes and the Mansus have both their gates, and there may be no gate without a wall. As is. Okay, the Mansus as is lacks walls. I don't know. Thus the paradox resolves as all those who walk and dream will learn, but the wood has neither gate nor wall, and so it is the wood whose roots may creep after us into the hours of our waking. Now that's a thought. So the whole idea was you go into the wood, and then you can, going through the wood takes you into the Mansus, which doesn't have walls, but we don't care about that. But the dream area is the Mansus. The woods are the transition between the dream area and the waking area. So the woods can exert influence into your waking life. I like that idea. It's useless to the game. It's just a little flavor text. Okay, we have a new book. Secret Threshold. That's a new one. And new lessons. I'll put the Secret Threshold right here. So it is 2 knock, 1 rose. And that was mid? Yeah. Okay. Our midwife is now ready. Let's send her down here to open this door. We can learn Edict's Liminal. I already have Edict's Liminal. Never mind. So it's just something we can upgrade. Knock and Moth. Which unfortunately we don't have anything that really needs that. I didn't realize that we do have a 2 Moth skill. Maybe we can make something happen there. Okay. So a Trist is also 2 Moth. So we have 4 Moth. And we can get Moth from a red memory, right? Yeah, an Impulse. So we have 6 Moth. That's easy. And we have a 6 Moth book, don't we? Right there. Yeah. Okay, let's get an Impulse. So, Impulse is mid-left. That one. Oh, I remember the issue. We have nowhere to do the work. But we can do. I think we can do it in our consider verb right now. We don't need to use an ink for this. Okay. Let's deal with our aspects. We have a couple things that are not committed. So all three of these need homes. Or plans, at least. So this is Hushery Scalexivy, which we already looked at. This is Hushery Scalexivy also. This is Birdsong Nyctodrome. So Nyctodrome, we need to get it up to 3 at least. Sea Stories is Grail Moon. What would this give me? A core. I think... Oh, I don't remember what core is. It's heart and something. Is it heart and grail? Because if so, that fits. I'm going to take it just because I don't have one. Yeah, it is. It's heart and grail. Good. The Legaean Morgan, holder of the key of Black Sapphire, called Seaborn Tidedrawn. Did she come from Is Beyond the Wave? If we speak her name at the rising of the moon, can we summon that old song of flutes and bells? Wait a minute. That sounds like a thing. That sounds like a hint. Where was that? That was this. If we can speak her name at the rising of the moon. That sounds like if we can put Seaborn in with a bunch of moon things somewhere, we can maybe get a secret. I'm going to take that. And we'll put that in our notes for a possible thing. And I think this is something to do with the Sea Stories skill and moon aspect. And then something that was going to tell us where to use it. Maybe it's in the lower area, the underwater area. Maybe it's nothing at all. But it's fun to speculate. Okay, so we got these two. They need to both be upgraded. Do any of our lessons... Now let's do sharp. Okay, so we can upgrade sharps. With our contradiction. Let's do some labor. Sharps is now upgraded. Was that enough to get it? Yes, level 2 Scalexivy and level 3 Hushery is what we're looking for, right? So Scalexivy would give me a shopped. A shopped is forge, knock, which has nothing in common here. I think we're not going to do that. We'll see what we can get from this one. So we'll keep that uncommitted for now. Okay, new area, whole bunch of new things. So we have these parcels that we need to open up. Why do I have this in my inventory? Oh, that's what we're aiming to do, right? This with this moth book. We have fruits. We have so many things. Candles, I know... Let me put these back first. We'll deal with them in a moment. I know that we've done that candle before. A bronze knife. This is something new. I don't remember seeing this at all. What do we do with a knife? I didn't even know knife aspect existed. Maybe it's part of the new preparing food. Not clear why anyone might have chosen to make a hunting knife out of bronze in the 19th century. It's a thing, so I can examine it, right? And not use it up. Okay, we'll do that at some point. But I don't remember there being there was not a knife here before. That's new. That book, The Midnight Mark. The fruit. I just want to get all these put over here and added into our stuff, added into our accounting. So a fruit and a eat. And they all start on his heart, so we can start there. Eat fruit. Misshapen fruits. One heart, one moth, one nectar. So that's actually our first sustenance for moth. Okay. Put that down. We've done a widow's candle before. A midnight mark is a mark. Moon moth mark. Two moon, one moth. I think we've done this candle. It's honey scar? No, this is moth orchid. So it's a knock and moth. So it's candle light, moth, orchid, scented candle. Two knock, one moth. Alright, more stuff from down here. We have this yarns. We have this widow's candle. The knife I'm going to leave here because it's I feel special. maybe I'll put it on the shelf right here if I can. Yeah. And we'll examine that tomorrow. See what we get from it. Probably nothing. Widow's candle we've already done. Warmly colored yarns is a fabric with grail. One grail, one heart. Okay. And we have this, but it doesn't have any evolves there. It's a mothy instrument. We also have these two packages, which we'll need to unpack at some point. Hendrik de Wolf, the first Baron, was granted Hush House after the dissolution of St. Brannan's by Old Copper-Nose King Henry VIII. In an act of unusual generosity for that tight-fisted king, the grant came with the title of Baron and the rights Sicut Regale, like a king, the quasi-independence traditionally accorded to marcher lords. Hendrik was clearly determined to live as befitted his new rank, and he expanded the house accordingly to support sufficient staff. Well, good for him. I'd live like a lord too if I had the money. This is very much from Cultist Simulator. Traveling at Night, Volume 1. In fact, wait a minute. This is a book we've already read. Even I just used it to get a impulse. Right. Okay. So now we were going to open up this book with the impulse, a tryst, And Edict's Liminal. So that's 6 moth. The book needs 6. We're good. Okay. What else can we be doing? It's almost the end of the day, but we have a lot of soul left. Do we have a heart book, perhaps? A 4 Grail. We can probably get that tomorrow. We have a 4 Nectar, but that's a bit more difficult. Alright, let's not worry about today. Let's just spend this on getting, I don't know. We could get a plant. Sea blessed pears. No, we can't because we don't have the knowledge for it. Nope. We need the knowledge of nectar. We don't have that. Oh, here's Valentine. He's the 6th Baron. We can put him in place. 6th Baron is right here. And that's the Baroness. Do we have Eva's picture? That's Serena. No, I don't think we do. Not yet. Okay. Can we do something with just our random stuff? Maybe we can try to craft something. So this takes heart. Do we even have any heart skills? No. Or Grail skills. We have sea stories. Yeah, we're just gonna waste some soul. Here, we can at least get our Faust in here. Oh wait, now we can do this probably with sea serpents and venoms. Yeah, now we can send a Fett to gather a little bit. We might have done that too late. That might not recover in time for tomorrow. Let's try it again anyway. Sea stories and core. All right. Yeah, I think we were less than a minute and a half away from the end of the day. Too bad. There we go. The Tantra speaks glowingly of those who are prepared to abandon their old self to seek a new and higher self. It warns that once the change has truly begun, past the 3rd mark, a return to the old self is dangerous and painful. Whisper your secrets into the earth, burn them in fire, scatter them in the sea. Still they will cling to your hair. The Tantra cautions. It provides an occult riddle that it claims is sometimes the answer to the riddle of the Hunter's Gate. Which doesn't seem very useful to me. That seems more like a cult assimilator thing. Lessons Rites of the Root. And another Memory of Impulse. Okay. We already have that on a shelf somewhere. I believe that was this one. Let's go ahead and learn that. That's our first nectar skill. Oh, this did finish. Okay, good, good. So we found a quartz chunk. Let's record that. So it's just a rose, matte, gem. Rose. One rose. And we can say we can get that from gathering. Sea glass is a lantern moon matte glass. One lantern, one moon. So it's basically Whispering Sand, but worse. Okay. A delivery from Cater and Hero. Contains something stiff and round, a faint fruity coffee scent. Here we go, right to the root. It's the Bosque and Preservation. We probably can commit it. And we can upgrade it too, using our Edict's Liminal. And actually, this might be something worth upgrading a lot. Even though we can't commit it right now, I'm sure, because we have nothing for the Bosque. But it might be worth preserving it to be able to open up more Nectar books. So I think I'm not going to commit it. I'm intentionally going to not commit it. Instead, we're going to try to promote it. This will be something we just keep uncommitted for a while. Now I don't have a soul piece ready for it. Too bad. We'll do it tomorrow then. I guess I can start learning another metal, another impulse, so I can do it tomorrow. That's this. Okay. Daybreak. We have an auction. An offer from Oriflammes. Oriflammes. They want to give me the other line. It's it's only 4 heart, but its tally price is 3. And I don't have that much. If I did, I wouldn't buy it anyway. I would wait for someone to teach me a language. We'll get it again some other time. Let's open up our delivery. We have, it's a rainy day, so that's Grail Nectar. I'm sure we can make something happen there. So what do we have in terms of low-level Grail Nectar stuff? We have a 4 Grail right there. So that's just an Areb and the rain, and it's done. There you go. We also got this 4 Nectar that we could maybe do if we had an impulse, which we're getting. But we don't. Well, the issue is going to be finding somewhere to do it. We'll have to do it in our talk verb, our this verb. What am I saying? The consider verb. And we should probably get see if we can work our way into another room. So this is 6 Forge. So that's 2. He comes with 2, so that's 4. And then we can get a 2. Yeah, it's easy. We'll just need to pay some money to get Denzel on our side. And we'll need to pull out a Foresight, which I believe is the long one, right? This one. And I wanted to look at the knife. I will, but our this is going to be busy for a bit. All right, there's our blacksmith man. Let's talk to him about metal. We get our order form back. We get a copper wire and some Dawn Lion coffee. So that's how that works. We can order more things to figure out. I'm still a little confused about when it says like 6D. What's that mean? But we'll figure it out. Dawn Lion's already on our list, but the wire isn't. So it's Forge, Nectar, Sky. Two Forge, one Nectar, one Sky. Okay. Let's go ahead and start unpacking one of these. Something especially tasty. There's our impulse. Oh wait, an impulse is only one nectar. Was I thinking it was two? I think I was. But I didn't even need it. I just needed anything, right? Yeah, I just needed anything because I wanted to raise this up. We're not looking to open up a book at the moment. Okay, the blacksmith, though, we'll need to wait for him to get that regret, or foresight. Keep on helping people with leathers. It's good money. We found some more whiskey. That's fine. Before we do that, let's go ahead and upgrade our right to the roots again. And we can do it one more time too. We should pull out another, let's see. What does it need? It needs nectar or moth. Do I have nectar or moth? I have that impulse, but do we have another moth? I'm sure we do. Yeah. So it's the impulse. No, we don't. Irritating. Okay. I'm sure there is one. I don't remember where it is. What about examining a furniture piece, maybe? I don't know. Alright. This guy is ready to go. Into the ruined kitchen. This has some weird effects. Okay, do we want to get another person? Can we do another one of these? Like, this isn't that much. Just 5 winter. The issue is we only have 1 whist. We could use the rector instead and add knock. We have 2 shops. So that would be 3 knock and then get another one for 2. That works. Yeah. Well, that's cheaper even because we can use the rector. So we'll pull him out. And we need to get a 2 knock memory. So that's our secret threshold. Mid-split right. Hello, Rector. Have a shot. I've mastered this. The illustrations are certainly striking. They flush the skin and glow beneath the eyelids after the book is closed. Oh my. A compilation of quasi-Rosicrucian allegories, supposedly by Robert Flood. We must devour to be devoured. We cannot be undevoured as we cannot be unborn. Okay. It's an intuition. And it gave me desires and dissolutions. So I think we already have intuition on a shelf somewhere. Yeah, this one. Where'd my book go? It must have fallen back onto this shelf. Yeah, that one. Okay. Right to the roots is upgraded. So now it's 3 nectar. I want to upgrade it again, but I don't have enough. I don't have a memory for it. Let's go ahead and examine this. Something shipwrecked. And was I going to commit this? The sharps? Wait a minute. I forgot what the deal was with the sharps. We said it didn't match this at all, right? Like this would give me a shot, which is nothing like this. So we were going to see if we can raise it again and put it there. Or not there. There. So, okay. Alright. Anything I should be doing right now? Like we could do this nectar book. But we need to get our health back. Or make another yeah, let's go ahead and set that up. So we can go ahead and get another another impulse. Continuing to help with letters. Fixing and mending. I don't think I need a shop anymore, right? Yeah, I don't need that anymore. Because we just gave him it already, right? I was like, wait a minute, did I screw up? So now you... I don't have what you need next. I need to give you something that has knock on it, I believe. And that's being produced right here. So we'll just wait for that. There we go. Secret threshold. Talk to the rector about rumors of a hidden door. And now we have access to this, the kitchen. And it has a whole bunch of stuff in it. We'll have to look at each one. So the tea we already have looked at before. We don't need to worry about that. Pickled mushrooms. You'll learn to like them, it says. 2 nectar. So it's an eat. Pickled mushrooms. 1 heart, 1 moon, 2 nectar, 1 edge. That's our first edge eat. And moon. It's our first moon eat too. Hen's egg. So it's an egg. Thirza Blake, 7th librarian of Hush House. Do I already know that? I don't think I do know that. So Thirza Blake, 7th lib. Okay. It's heart scale. Eat. Or no, it's both eat and egg. Hen's egg. 1 heart, 1 scale. Scale. This is just isle water, which we've already done. Bunch of grapes. Eat. Bunch of grapes. 1 nectar. It's both, it's an eat and a fruit. Yeah. Other things, we've got honey and cuckoo honey. So honey is eat and liquid. One heart, 1 moth, 1 nectar. And cuckoo honey is weird stuff. It's Numa honey. Eat, liquid, cuckoo honey. 1 knock, 3 moth, 2 nectar, 3 scale, 2 edge, 1 heart. So that belongs like everywhere. This is a knock eatable, which is a little unusual. There we go. Well, what else do we got down here? We have more dandelion wine. We also have a few other bottles of stuff. And this, libidic tincture. So libidic tincture. Or libidic? I don't even know what that means. It's a material. It's all it is a material. Edge lantern. 2 edge, one lantern. Dandelion wine we've already looked at. This though, Lampig, Broceliand, apple wine. It's nectar and grail. So here. Drink. Lambic. Bros something rather. 2 nectar, 1 grail. Which feels like it's kind of like not very good because we can get better grail liquid and you can get equally good nectar from the dandelion wine. But whatever. Maybe people appreciate the taste. Grail. Okay, and oops. Schloss Jennings, white wine. Drink. It is 1 scale, 2 edge, 1 heart. Another rare drinkable edge. And that's it down here. And we also have, of course, the kitchen bowls, which is kitchenware. Interesting. It's also considered a tool. So we can use it when opening nectar books. In fact, can we just do that right now? We can do a 4 nectar, like if there's anywhere we can put that accepts moth or nectar. Do we have any place like that? Maybe not. No. So we'll have to wait for another desk to show up. Because you can't use a tool in your consider verb. A ship lost a slim parcel. I opened a box and found another box. How annoying. There's our memory of impulse. So we can just go ahead and do that, though. Okay, so let's just do that. This 4 nectar. We can just read it in our own inventory. And what's going on with our rector again? We got him to 5. Would we need him to get any higher? I think we did. We were going to give him this. What was the plan? It was that one. So we were going to go ahead and put him up here. All right, and we can spend our last tryst doing some fortune telling. No, that doesn't. That just gives me that gives me what, two pence. Not worth doing. More likely to find some use just out of this consider verb. Okay, we opened up another stairwell. So now we have the various librarians. So Serena, do we know your place? No. we have anyone else? Kitty. And we don't have her either. Okay, never mind. I can at least look at the room, though. Oh, here's one. I didn't even read this before. At the turn of the century, Sir David Green, 8th librarian, had this room refurbished. So David Green is 8. And we opened a stairwell, which probably doesn't have anything. Yeah, just the same text all along the way. What about this one? King's Look Pie, a beef pie with pears and cinnamon, is a traditional dish of the house. It was first cooked for King Henry. Alright, this is done. This volume deals mostly with the hours of the wood, the moth, the black flax, the ring yew, among others. The glory is a question, and the moth always answers yes. De Horace, Book 1. That gives me an impulse. And another of the same rights of the roots. So, another thing to raise that up if we need to, which I'm going to. I'm just going to raise this one as high as we can go. This will be the one we use to get good nectar moth, I think. Now, saying that, can I actually make anything happen here? Like, I could if I had another lesson, but I don't. Or another memory. I'm not going to waste a lesson in a memory slot. Okay, so just get desires and dissolutions instead. So that's Grail Moon. That might be one we want to just raise up. I should think about this more carefully. So this is Husheri's Galaxy. I want to have like a good core of skills that just are being raised up as high as we can get them to help as used for opening books and stuff, you know? So I want a set of them that have each of the skills. And ideally one that we haven't already committed. So we haven't committed these two yet. So I have Grail, Moon, and Moth, Nectar. That has Moon. They both have Moon. Okay. So ideally it would not be either one of these. It would be something that is disjoint from that. But hey, 2 Grail on a skill. Same as Sea... No, Sea Stories only has 1. Fair. Fair enough. Let's just let the next day happen. Hail. 3 edge, 3 sky. Haven't had a hail before. Not this game, at least. I think we can probably make something happen with that. With the sky. Maybe, instead of trying to open a book, we could try to make an instrument. Maybe. So if we put that in there, and a Faust... And then what's our... I don't even know if we have the skill for making an instrument. Probably not. So that would make a Wistful Air. Which is... Yeah. Carve a song into wood to enchant an instrument. We also need 3 more... 3 more... Sky. And we also have to put wood here, and we can't. Wood can't fit into this machine. I have a wood. I've got this one. But it doesn't contribute at all to making an instrument. Yeah, maybe not yet. Because I don't think any of these can take a wood. Yeah, never mind. So what are we gonna do with this? Open up a book? If we have 3 plus 1. We have that wistful air we could make also if we want to, but I don't want to right now. I want to make some progress. So that would be we're at 4 already, and then Oronoscopy brings us up to 7. And that gives us a chance to open up an 8. We have an 8 sky book. We do not. We have a 10 sky. So never mind. We can't use that. What about edge? I don't think we have a good edge book either. No, we don't have a good edge book. So we're going to be using it perhaps to either craft something or to open up a new door. So edge or sky. This needs 8 edge. We get 1 from Denzel. 1 from a metal or in a reb. So that's 2. 5 from this. From 5 total with this. And we have a drink, right? The Skin Shook Mead. Or even this. That would give me 1. We have food also. The pickles. Oh, this would give me 2. Okay, right there. So that puts us at 7 total, which is still not 8. It was 8 we needed, right? Yeah. I could have sworn we had something that was really good for edge. No, that's moth. Let me just double check this. Edge. Yeah, 2 for a drink. And then 1 from eating mushrooms. We could give him the cuckoo, but I kind of don't want to waste it. So that would... Okay, so let me just do it again. So between the 2 of these, that's 3 edge. Oops, I didn't mean to close that. I meant to switch back. 3 edge. 6 edge. 1 is 7, and then he comes with 1. So we can get up to 8. I think that's the plan then. So we'll get our friend Denzel out. Okay, so that's one thing we're doing today. What else should we do today? Well, let's start making money. We have so much FOST, we can't. Might as well. Can we get into we can open this up. What did this give us? I thought it gave us an impulse, right? I didn't put it on the shelf, but I think it was an impulse. I'm pretty sure it was an impulse. Hopefully I'm not wrong. Okay. We do have this lantern. Should we try to open up a really high level lantern, perhaps? Like, what could we do total? Pyroglyphics is at 3. At 3. Yeah, so our best skill is 3. This is not, brings us up to 9. A Phosphor would bring us up to 11. That doesn't seem very high. Oh, I haven't included a memory, so we can get to 13. So do we want to take a 13 and then have chance failing, or do a 12? What books do we got? Do we have a 12? We got a 14. Alright, that's the plan. We'll try to get this 14 book read. So we'll need a revelation. And that's it. We'll just have to hope after that. We probably should get a second one too. Another memory that's got a lantern in it, so we can get one more. So a foresight. Okay, and we'll have a backup Faust also. So we have backup memory and a backup soul piece. That's kind of the best you can do. Oh, we have 14. We don't have to worry about it because we can just use our tool. I always forget about the tools. Perfect. Okay, well, so that's one thing we're going to do. Now, can we upgrade our rights to the roots or desires? So we need an impulse. But we need 2 memories. So, is it worth... We have plenty of moth memories, though. It's nectar memories that are rare. Right? No, we only have the 1 impulse. Oh, I thought we had more memories than that. Maybe we can craft something. No, let's just let's ignore that for now. What about desires and dissolutions? No, we don't have anything there either for that. Never mind. Let's just go and do this. So here's our blacksmith friend. We're going to give you edgy stuff. Right? We're giving him edgy stuff to open up a door. God, I need to keep track of my... Yes, we're going to give him edgy stuff. And the whole idea is we're taking advantage of the hail. But I swear, sometimes I lose track of what's going on. TRN limited drinking cocoa. I think that's new. So it's Grail. Grail Heart. Drink. TRN limited. 2 Grail, 1 Heart. And this is actually a material also. So it's a drink/mat. Yep. I want to put that under heart, under Grail also. Put it up here. Okay. Here's our foresight. Here's our revelation. We have some more money available. And let's get this book going. So we need the ink. And then a skill. I think we said pyroglyphics was our highest. So that's... Oh, I can't use a tool because I'm already using ink. Forgot about that. This also would let us create xanthotic essence with ink, but I'm not going to. Or a Deer Day lens. I think we can still do it though. We've got backups. If they want either a memory or a soul piece, we have it. If they want something else, we have a chance of getting it. We'll have to watch this though, very carefully. I wanted to look at that knife also. Now that we finally have the leisure to. Okay, our blacksmith is up to 6 now. And we're aiming for 8. What was the plan after that? We were going to give him some food and a drink. Some Schloss Jennings, I think it was. That brings him up to 8, without even having to give him food. Perfect. The tang is engraved with the letters TB. The bone has absorbed a dark stain that might be old blood or old strawberries. And it gives me a memory of touch. Okay, so forge, 1 forge from the knife. And from many other things probably, but I can remember this one. So consider... memory, touch, 1 forge from the knife. Alright, let's watch this. Okay, it's gonna fail, and it's gonna give me an opportunity. What are my opportunities? A thing, a soul, or furniture. So a soul, we definitely got it. We can just count on that rather than having to rely on perhaps things going poorly. Brings us up to 15 even. Our blacksmith is ready. Please open the door. Oops. So this is 4 rows. A fet gives me 2. I can get 2 more rows from something. From just a memory. Yeah, top far left. What's going on here? Help with letters. Let's get our friend the rector out again. We put the soul piece in, right? Yeah, we did. Okay. We were aiming for this room. Just needs a bit of rows. So let's talk to you about Fet. The reason for Westcott's enmity to this work are clear to any pyroglyphicist. It was written at least 2 centuries before he was born, but anticipates or undermines many of his preferred conclusions. The work in question is the creation of the blue gold, allegedly necessary for the terrible rite, which allows a forge long to become a name. The book mentions that pyroglyphics techniques can be used with forge to create iotic essence as a necessary component, but withholds the final step. Okay, well that's an obvious recipe. So this is saying pyroglyphics with forge and yields iotic. And then you use that to make the ink, presumably. And it has forge on it, so it's not like that's going to be hard for us to bump into. But whatever. More pyroglyphics lessons. And another foresight. Not sure that was worth the ink, but whatever. Pyroglyphics is forge lantern, which we don't need for anything we can upgrade right now. We'll just keep it around until we can upgrade it. Hopefully we don't get Numa too soon. That would be annoying. Okay, our rector is up to 2 rows. And there, now he's going to be up to 4. Okay, we open to this door, which has Natalia Brilot as a person. And a whole bunch of stuff in this dueling hall. In the 19th century, during Brilot's time as librarian, a dyad of eternally dueling edgelong stayed at Hush House for a year and a day to allow Natalia to study them, if she satisfied certain conditions. A properly equipped space was one of those conditions. Ultimately, the business turned out to be a trap or a trick played by one or both of the dyad, and they left after only a single battle. Their names are recorded as Mistress Dearday and Father Torg. Okay. But we have, more to the point, this practice equipment. The best place in the house to get hurt, which is another illumination place. And finally, we can go ahead and upgrade some of our Faust, I believe. So, illumination has practice equipment. And we can't do it today, but tomorrow we'll be able to put two Faust there, and many other things we could possibly put there. To raise them up. Alright, so now you have 4 rows. Let's just open up this. Anything else we can do? We have a few more soul pieces. And a consider verb still open. Might as well look at something. What does this need? Ah, this needs an ink with some sort of with at least 2 of something. Do I have any more ink? I've been using it up pretty much. There's some ink. Perinklet. I hate to waste some perinklet though on this. I'm sure we can find something, some cheaper ink. But we'll have to make it. Can I use this just for crafting something, perhaps, at the moment? I can put in a reb in there. But nothing else really fits. We don't have any memories that would matter. Nah. Let's just examine something random. Examine this globe, the lunar globe. Manual labor complete. Da, da, da. Gave me a touch, which I already knew how to make. What about this chair? Da, 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 da. Another touch. Boring. I should have read what it said. My bad. Anyway, we have this new area. Rubywise Ruin is a new drink. We have another basket of towels. A vase of lilies. I think we already have seen this, the TRN Limited. We have serpent milk. And Musgrave de Wolf. Do we know anything about you? You must be the 5th one. There's only one left. I mean, assuming Walter is the 3rd, I think we do know he's the 3rd. The question was whether Brian succeeded him, or whether there was another one between him and Musgrave. But I think, for now, let's put... Who was feared more than he merited? Is that something that can tell me? No, I don't know. We'll put that there for now. Okay. Let's deal with these things. So, serpent milk. Huge amount of edge and scale. Drink serpent milk. 2 knock, 3 scale, 6 edge. Okay. Vase of lilies is a flower with nectar winter. How you spell lilies? 1 L. 1 nectar, 1 winter. Basket of towels is 2 heart. It's a fabric. Fabric. Basket of towels. 2 heart. And this Rubywise Ruin, which is another powerful drink. So drink, Ruby Wise Ruin, 2 nectar, 2 rose, 4 grail, 2 heart, 2 moth. Nectar, rose, grail, heart, moth. There we go. More from over here. We have these, but we said we already had done them, so they just need to be put down. And of course, some Mistkissed water. We already have that. And then the doll. The doll. Pale Mommet. It's 2 heart. It's a single-use tool, a device. Can survive, consider, but although it'll still be used up in crafting. Let's consider it and just see what happens. No, I don't have any soul piece. Never mind. So, device. It's a grail device. Two heart, 2 moth, 4 grail. Okay, that's it here. Open up this new area above. But we'll deal with that some other time. A gale. 3 heart, 3 sky. We should be able to take advantage of that somehow. But I think we'll do that some other time. We're at the 2.5 hour mark. That probably seems like a good stopping point. So thank you everyone for watching. Until next time.